Hey everybody, we're going to talk about Hudson Square today. And before it was called Hudson Square, we didn't really know what to call it. We called it SOHO West, we called it North Tribeca, Lower Village. It's bounded by the river on the west, 6th Avenue on the east, and then between Canal and just above Houston Street. Now historically, this entire area was given to Trinity Church by Queen Anne back in the 1700s. Trinity actually still owns a ton of properties here. The 1800s all the way up to probably about the late 90s, this was a big printing area. A lot of printing warehouses and facilities here, and it's since transformed into some loft warehouses and of course much more modern facilities. Little by little, new developments started to poke into the neighborhood. 505 Greenwich Street, 300 Spring, and 255 Hudson. Following that, neighborhood amenities started to come in. Of course, today we have Trader Joe's here, which is fantastic, but everyday places like restaurants, new hotels with rooftop amenities, and even old staples like the Ear Inn. So about 10 years ago, this entire area was rezoned, which allowed for more in the way of both residential development and commercial development. So new condos started popping in, places like 77 Charlton Street, 110 Charlton Street, 565 Broome Street, and the new 100 Van Dam behind me. On top of that, new commercial industry like Disney's New York headquarters, that's getting built right now. And you know what just finished up? Google's new downtown complex, which took over the old St. John terminal, which is massive. And we're getting a lot of ancillary businesses that are feeding off of those too. So this neighborhood is booming. So what does it mean to live here in Hudson Square? How much do you have to pay in order to get into this neighborhood? So if we're going to go with the new developments I mentioned, you can pay anywhere from $2,500 a foot on up to $4,500 a foot. Of course, light, views, and overall amenities are going to play a big part in that. But let's save you a little bit money, go into some resale condos, anywhere from $1,800 a foot to $2,500 a foot. Let's save you even more money, and let's talk about co-ops. Places like 2 Charlton Street, 2 King Street, 210 6th Avenue, you can be on either side of $1,000 per square foot. So getting into Hudson Square is very, very doable. So that's Hudson Square in a nutshell. If you're interested in what it means to live here, give us a call.